Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. If you're going to enjoy it, leave a like and subscribe for more. By the way guys, if you'd like your own clips featured in one of our other videos, feel free to submit them to the form in the description down below. Today we start things off with Avi at a climate change protest, and he had one very important question for everyone that was on the streets during the protest, and it was a pretty good question. He asked if the protesters are making people care more about climate change, and well, he got some pretty funny answers.
Guys, does this make you care about climate change?
Not at all, to be honest.
You don't care?
No, I care, but this doesn't make me care.
That doesn't make you care, but they're working really hard.
Yeah, but I don't know.
But they've stopped a tram. Do you reckon the electronic tram that is...
Does it make you care?
No?
Okay.
Does it make you care more?
This? No.
It's going to break their heart.
Next, we have Avi playing one of the cards that he has up his sleeve. These people didn't want to talk to him, and he jokingly decided that he would play the race card. It sure got a reaction out of the people that he was trying to interview.
Please, no cameras.
Why?
See you later.
Are you embarrassed of your cause?
No, not at all.
So then what's the problem?
All right, see you.
Do you support anti-medic?
We don't want to talk to you, okay?
Why?
We don't want to talk to you.
Do you know, I feel like that's, you know, as a person of colour,
Oh, don't pull out.
you guys pull that one every time. I'm allowed to use it when it suits. Come on.
Here we have Avi, who spots and confronts a guy who came to him before and called him a Nazi. Avi was really happy to see this guy, and he wanted to try and have a conversation with him. It's funny because this guy just walked away as if he had no idea what was happening. He was really loud the other day, but now he wouldn't even utter a word.
So what are we doing, guys? This seems a bit boring. Are we going to actually take down these fascists today? No.
That's what the process.
Are you feeling the climate change today?
Yeah.
The global warming, don't you feel it?
What news company?
Last week he called me a Nazi. Have I been downgraded?
Here, Avi was with some cops on the street, and he spotted some workers not too far from him. He jokingly started barking out some fines that police needed to give them. The workers also played along, and it was a pretty funny interaction.
Get these guys on camera. I think they're looking suspicious. Yep, we've got him. He's not wearing his mask probably. We'll send him a fine in the mail. Yep. Your torch is off, mate. Yep, there we go. He's got it on. So we can halve You're blinding the officer's camera, mate. That's another fine.
Here, Avi found a woman on the street, and he asked her about the hard lockdown rules that were in place in the country at the time. This conversation was really funny because from the get-go, Avi was just cracking some jokes with the woman, and he even ended it off with another really good one. The woman seemed to enjoy the jokes as well. Check this out.
Originally?
England.
I was going to say Russia. Okay, England. Now in England they're learning to live with it, I hear.
They are, yeah. How good is that?
How irresponsible.
50,000 people getting it a day and they're living with it. Seriously? If they can do it, we can do it.
Yeah, but Pommy lives don't matter.
Well, that's true.
Avi found these two protesters, and they were asked about abolishing something or changing up its day. They said that they would change the day, and Avi asked a good follow-up question, which made the protests contradict the whole point of changing the day.
What are we protesting today?
We are. Oh my God! I've just been put on the spot.
Do you want to change the date? I'll make it easier.
Yeah.
Or abolish it. Which one?
Both.
Well, you can't have both. If you change it, you can't abolish it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll change the date then.
Change the date. To what date?
May 8th. Mate.
Mate?
Yeah. Oh, that works.
So there's a lot of people here that want to abolish it, and they're not going to accept mate. Would you still protest with them when we change it to mate?
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
So why should anyone listen to you? Why should anyone listen to people protesting to change the date if you're saying once it's changed, you're still going to protest?
At a climate change protest again, Avi pointed out that the protesters were absolutely flooding the streets and blocking the paths of many vehicles, including trams. He made the point that they are making the trams use up a lot of electricity and not being useful, but it's just standing at one place. That is pretty ironic for a climate change protest.
Reporting TR News, telling the truth. The only truth I see here is about 10 trams, 20 trams, wasting electricity for climate change. Guys, don't you feel guilty a little bit? A little bit guilty about the trams. No guilt. Does anyone else here see the irony in this?
No trams on a dead planet.
No trams on a dead planet. Okay, that's a...
Here's an interview that Avi did when he got banned from Facebook. He held a whole protest about it, and he was arguing that Facebook was taking away his right to free speech. He says some very reasonable stuff in the interview about how absurd the ban is. He mostly explained that people don't need to read his posts, they can just block him if they don't like what they see.
No silencing, no censoring anyone for anything. If you don't like someone, everyone should have the right to block another person. Stop somebody from hurting your feelings. No one forces you to come onto my Facebook page to see what I'm saying. And the interesting thing is that once they did that to me, I opened a new page and suddenly thousands come pouring back because people are looking for what I'm saying. So it's resonating with people.
He ended things off with Avi trying to interview some protesters. These protesters were vegans and they were protesting against killing animals for food or even against horse racing amongst many other things. Avi was just trying to ask them a question but they all refused and were being super rude and dismissive towards him. He wanted to learn about their views but they were having absolutely none of it.
So which part of the bill that Andy's signing off do I not have any research? You said I need to do more research. I need you to educate me.
You don't want to go and do the research, so fuck off.
I've done the research. Andy Medic is selling us out.
Thanks for watching this video guys. If you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this and much more. Goodbye for now everyone. We hope to see you next time here on Frothy.